Alright, today we are going to be drawing some eyes for our owl weavings. So I'm going to go ahead and use an oil pastel, and you should have an oil pastel too. And let me see if I can brighten this up a little bit. Turn my lamp on. That looks a little bit better. We're going to take our oil pastel and we're going to draw a straight line all the way across the bottom of our piece of paper. So this piece of paper is about the same size as our owl that we've been working on, our weaving, so it should fit pretty well on the top, but we've just drawn a straight line. Now I'm going to find the middle of my paper. I'm going to put my finger there, and I'm going to go ahead and kind of go up, and just before I get to the top, I'm going to put a dot. I don't want to go all the way to the top. I'm going to add a dot. Now right here is where we're going to start the top of our owl's head. So we're going to be doing some rainbow lines, one on each side. So I'm going to start here, go across, same thing here, big rainbow line all the way to the outside of my paper. If I draw it too small, my owl's going to have a pretty tiny head. So I want to make sure I draw that nice and big, and then we're going to go down, connect, same thing, go straight down and connect. So there's the outline, the outside of our owl. Now we're going to be adding two eyes and a beak. So for the eyes, we're going to start with a nice big circle. It takes up a good amount of that space. Doesn't have to be a perfect circle. Mine's a little wonky too. Inside that circle, we're going to draw a smaller circle. And inside that circle, we're going to draw two smaller circles. And then we can color that in. And those are like the shine spots where the light reflects off of our owl's eyes. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to do a big circle, smaller circle, and then two smaller circles inside and color it in. So there's our owl's eyes. Owls have nice big eyes so that they can see at night when it's dark. Okay, right here we should have some extra space. We're going to draw an upside down triangle. So start with a straight line across and then just add like a letter V, like so. So there's our owl's head. Now I'm going to set my black oil pastel off to the side, and I'm going to decide which colors I want my owl's face and eyes to be. So I think for my eyes, I'm going to go ahead on the inside. I'm going to kind of outline the black with a yellow oil pastel. And if you want to use different colors, you can. While I've got that out, I'm going to use that inside of my beak a little bit too. Okay, and then I'm going to outline it with an orange oil pastel. I think those look like good colors for my owl's eyes. So notice I'm starting with a lighter color inside and then a darker color outside. Your eyes could be all one color, but maybe you're going to kind of get a little fancy today and use a couple different colors. So I'm going to go ahead and color that one in. Okay, that looks pretty good. If I want to, I can use my finger to kind of blend my oil pastel. That works really well. It fills in the white spots a little bit. It kind of mixes my colors a little bit better too. Just be careful when you get to the outside. We don't want to mix in that black too much. And then I can do the same thing here with my beak. So I've already got some yellow. I'm going to add some orange. Maybe I'll add some more yellow on top of orange. That looks like a pretty good beak. So I'll do the same thing with my other eye. And then as I'm deciding which colors I want my owl's face to be, maybe I'm going to stick with some of the colors that I've already been using. I've been using a lot of purples, so I think I'm going to use kind of purple and pink, and maybe start with the purple towards the top. Oops. Purple towards the top of my bird, my owl's head. And then it's going to kind of fade. Maybe I'll keep the purple around the outside too. And then I think I'll have it kind of fade into pink as I get down here a little bit. So again, I'm kind of quickly coloring this in, but then I'll kind of go back in with my, oops, I keep sliding it all over. I'll go back in with my finger to kind of blend it in a little bit more too. Okay, so that's what we're working on today. We're going to continue to color in our owl's eyes and our faces.